If you are a Spring Boot application developer and you have a need to run a specific task in a predetermined interval of time, then we can use scheduled annotation. Hi, I am Balaji. In this video, we are going to see a small demo of how this annotation can be used and different use cases for the same. For the sake of this demo, I created a simple Spring Boot application. Please note, I also added enable scheduling annotation. This will tell Spring that this particular application has some tasks to be scheduled. Let's say we need to run a specific task every predetermined interval of time. For the sake of demo, I am considering as a second. So for every second, we can see the statement is getting printed. For this, all I need to do is to add this annotation called scheduled. Please be aware, scheduled provides two important properties. One is called fixed delay, the other one is fixed rate. The main difference between these two are fixed delay will perform the task and at the end of the task, it will start the next timer. Unlike fixed delay, fixed rate will not consider the execution time of the method. Rather, it will run the task in specified interval time without even considering the execution time of the method. So please aware, this property needs to be carefully selected based on your need. If you think your application needs to wait and start the timer after the execution of the business logic, go for fixed delay. And if you think, irrespective of the execution or the business logic time period, you need to run the task at every predetermined interval of time, then go for fixed rate. So as per this method, every second the statement will get printed. Let's run this application and watch. As you could see, every second the statement is getting printed. Let's say you need to schedule a task at predetermined interval, but for the first time you need to have some delay. Then you can use initial delay along with fixed delay or fixed rate. Now if you start the application, you will realize that there are some initial delay and post that the scheduler is starting the task. As we discussed earlier about fixed rate and fixed delay, there are two more variants to it, which is called fixed delay string and fixed rate string. This might be handy when you have a cases like you are reading these properties from environmental variables. Similar to fixed rate or fixed delay, we also have an option called cron. If you are a person who is very much comfortable in defining the cron jobs, you can also use similar pattern here in the scheduled annotation. You also get the flexibility of adding zones to the cron jobs so that that particular task or job will get executed in predetermined time in that particular zone. It is also possible to schedule multiple tasks asynchronously. In this case, task 1 will run every second, whereas task 2 will run every 5 seconds. Let's run this program and observe the result. As you can see, scheduler 1 runs every second, whereas scheduler 2 runs every 5 seconds. That's all for this video. I hope you find this useful. My channel is intended to provide many such tips and hacks that will help you in your day-to-day job and most likely less than 5 minutes to keep it short. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done it and get my videos instant by clicking the bell icon. Thanks for watching. I will meet you all in the next video.